What's going on, guys? Simsy here, coming at you with another war tutorial on how to dominate on war. Today we're looking at Operation Neptune and my best tactics to get a better score and just all around improve your play on war. Now my first tactic is going to be for on the attacking side on Neptune is to always be running a class with airborne. You need that added sprint speed to get avoiding those MG turrets and finding your way behind cover. And one thing I would say straight away is when you're sprinting, try to use the cover as much as possible. Dolphin dive into the little behind the walls as you saw me do just there. Use them as cover and get yourself destroying these explosive devices as quickly as you can, and try and use the walls as cover. Just watch you sitting back. As soon as you get these exploded, you can sprint straight through using the smoke as cover and move straight to the right hand side of B and get this ladder built. It's going to be an easy little bit of XP, and there's always people spraying away on the MGs which you can run in and pick off, which you're going to see me do right here. Quad! Yeah, so nice and easy. You get to pick up 4 kills for myself just there, so it's a nice bit of XP. We get quite a way through. Pick off one more guy. They do spawn back there after about 2 or 3 seconds. For me there, I've just killed 4 of them. They're all going to run straight back there. So likely that I'm going to die, but we get 92% of that within less than a minute or so of starting the game. I'm now going to run straight back through. It's nice and easy, as I said, with airborne. We got the added sprint speed. Can run straight back through. I do hear through my headset, I can hear somebody in there just building that wall, shooting away at one of my teammates there. So I'm going to go ahead and get these walls blown up so it's nice and easy for us to get back through. Get these demolished, pick the score up for that. I can see we're working our way through A, so I'm going to go ahead and jump up onto A. You want to help your teammates as much as you can. You do tend to find, which I think in this game, there were a couple of my teammates who were sat back sniping, picking off or trying to pick off the MG turret. So if you do have anybody else in your team that can help run in and capture the objectives, it's going to really help. You want to push up with them as much as possible, just because quite often it can be quite frustrating when you've got a team that will just sit back with snipers. It can help, but also it can be frustrating. So I'm going to run back through to B, sitting there, and again, if you are in the objective, you're going to get a massive amount of score. So you can see there within about 2 minutes I've got myself 2,500 XP, so a really good start. One thing I would say, a bit of a stupid mistake from me, I completely forgot about the fact that there was going to be the artillery coming down straight on the spawn. I just went ahead and ran straight through and died and saw my legs getting blown off there. So yeah, when you push through the objective on that section, it's gonna leave the artillery there, so just be wary of that if you don't want to die and run straight back to the start like I had to. Again, I would continue to suggest on this particular section, I would still say use an airborne division with an SMG. It's really good when you're running through the middle on this to have a suppressor, just because when you are shooting the whatever the hell those things are, the equipment, sorry, if you shoot the equipment down with a suppressor, it's going to be a lot harder for the enemy to track where you are. I always tend to go for this room when nobody's looking as quickly as I can. This little cubby hole on the left, that one bit of equipment in that room can be quite difficult to see as it's tucked away, so the quicker you can get that one destroyed, the easier it's going to be for your team. So we picked up 3 straight away. You will pick up a few deaths along the way. That's completely normal, do expect it. As you are going through, if you do use grenades, you can chuck them straight through, can make it a little bit easier. This guy wasn't looking, but I don't know if everybody knows, but the fences on here, you can plant the explosive and still walk through the fence more than quick enough to get out of the way of the explosive. And if you do go through this left hand side, you can pick off 2 of their bits of equipment just from standing at the top on the ladders. So it's a nice easy way to push through and capture the objectives. So if we keep on going through, as you can see, some people when they're building the walls back up will stick their heads through the little doorways there, so just be wary of that. We'll get a little kill there, and in typical fashion a flamethrower gets me. Even if it gets, one thing that does bug me with those flamethrowers is you could literally get like one tiny flame and you might have got like your foot slightly burning up and on fire, and that will just blow you to smithereens, which is a little bit annoying, but is what it is. I guess they do have a weak amount of range, so I'm going to plant the explosive and walk straight through, pick up the score. You can just walk through, but you might as well get the 75 score as you can. This is what I was demonstrating. So from the ladder I do get one of the bits of equipment, and then you can see 3 bits of equipment there. One of them is already destroyed. Destroy another one, and now the enemy can see me, so I get a little bit demolished is the easiest way of putting it there, I guess, from or sandwich, or whatever you want to call it, from a couple of them guys there. But we can go ahead and try and push back through, try and get another grenade through there. You can see a couple of them just here. Pull out the flamethrower. For me, the flamethrower sucks, but I get burnt in the foot. That guy just can completely melt me, no pun intended. If we keep on pushing straight through, you can. Again, we've only got one left, hasn't it? And it's not me who picks up the last one. One of my teammates does, fortunately. Makes it a little bit easier for me. I'm going to spawn. I'm pretty sure they get it pretty soon. There we go. And then you get 250 going on to the next section. Now, one of the big tips I have about this next section, in terms of maximising your score, you can count it as a negative as you want to and say it's not playing the objective, but is what it is. I personally think it makes absolutely no difference whatsoever, and you can get good score from it. It's actually taking advantage of the fences on the section on A. You can do it on B as well, but it's a little bit harder. Is that actually if you build and demolish those the fences that are just there, and I don't mean sit there, build one, destroy it straight away, because it doesn't work for one, but two, it's annoying, is you can build these fences and they make absolutely no difference to your progress, really, as in terms of planting A, because as you see me do here, you can just climb straight over, and you can do it on both sides, so you can also climb over this fence and get straight in on the bottom there. So one little tip is that you can get 450 score from those three fences pretty damn easily, if you do go ahead and do that. So I get the bomb planted. Again, you're going to get 100 for planting it, 100 if you get it to explode as well. Nice easy bit of score from both of those. And again, I'm running across straight in front of their spawns. Probably not the smartest decision, but I was going to try and get a quick plant on B. You're going to see me here again. Just climb straight over, nice and easy. If you cook a couple of frags, or if you chuck a sticky in the back, generally you can pick someone off like I do there. Climb over, and we'll get another plant, another 100 score, and another 100. If it doesn't get diffused. You can just see them literally spawn on this bit, so I'm not sure, I can't remember if I picked this guy off or not. There we go. So pick both of those guys off, and I can run around to the side. I'm starting to try and bring that tank round. If you didn't know, there is a tank in the defender's spawn which you can bring round. But yeah, we go ahead and get that one exploded. Pick up another 100 score from that. And now that I've built those fences, at some point I can go around and demolish them if I wanted to, but I'm really concentrating on just trying to get this planted at this point, which again, annoyingly, they do run around. I probably should, realistically, one tip I'd probably say before you plant it, you could, if you wanted to, run around and make sure it's completely clear, but you do then run the risk of being spotted and being killed. Now, because we've still got about best part of 4 minutes, might as well get these destroyed, pick up 75 score on each of those. Again, it doesn't really make any difference, but it's just a quick, easy bit of score, which makes it nice and easy for you guys to rank up and get a best score per minute on war. And if you didn't know, you can run, jump, and climb. So if you run and effectively double tap X if you're using the PlayStation, I can't even remember what it is. I think it's A, isn't it, on the Xbox? If you double tap it, you can jump and then climb. Again, if you're looking at your mini-map, you can see where like I did there, you can see that there was a guy on the tank, so it's nice and easy to do. I'm not going to build those just yet, just because if you didn't know already, if you do try and sit there and build and destroy each of the fences each time, you're not going to get the score from it, just because the game's Sledgehammer are aware that some people could literally just sit there, build, defuse, build, explode all the walls and everything like that, and that was just annoying, and it just made the games awful. You'd never win. I was actually, when I was laying here, I was actually trying to place the explosive on this fence, but it wouldn't do it. So I tried to pick up both of them, only got one of them, and then was going to explode it, but then noticed there was only a second left and ran like hell. So yeah, I can see them spawning. I was a little bit of a noob there, easy kill. Pick off 3 of them and can run away. Now, we've got a couple of minutes left. Their team, to be honest, wasn't very good. I was pretty aware of it. So I'm going to go ahead again and try and maximise my score just by getting these fences done. Even though we've done A, generally it's going to be a lot easier for me to build and destroy these 2 fences, or 3 fences even, just because they're going to tend to focus on B. So it's nice and easy just to pick up some score from those. And again, you can make use of the run and jump over the wall if you want to. as an easier way, and use a little bit of cover from the wall to navigate your way around to B. This bit we did die a few times when we're going through. Again, if you didn't know, there is another fence on B which you can build, which I believe I might be doing it any second now. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and build this. Just whilst the teammates are all pushing. Again, it's an easy 150-bit score. I can see that there are a couple of them running through here, so that wasn't necessarily the smartest bit to sit there and do the fence, just because he did get the defuse, and I noticed about half a second too late there. But my teammate's got the plant, he's got some more score, I've then built the fence, and it's all happy days, so we can go ahead and keep pushing that. Again, you can see straight down to their spawn, there's two real spawn points on that. It's just back on that left hand side of the map, or to the right behind B, so you can push on their spawn chokes if you wanted to. And again, just maximising score, running around, building these fences, pick up 300 easy score from those. And if I can't remember if I built the next one or not, but if I do, it's at 450. I'm pretty sure I do actually. Yeah, I do. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 450 easy score from that. Again, every little helps. Teammates are pushing nice and high up on B. We're definitely going to get it, just because they realistically, even if it goes to overtime, the team's not great. They're not doing well on kills either. They're being killed quite a lot more. So it's nice and easy, and again I can just kind of try and pick them off from their spawn. Got 20 seconds left or so. Teammates are going to push in on B as well, keep that cover, and now we're moving towards overtime, so really it's just about making sure we've got it all defended. I was going to build the fence, then I was just thinking, no, actually I should probably double check. Can see my teammates just there. I die, pick up the last 250. I'm going to get ourselves best part of 7,000 score in the end. So pretty quick game for Neptune. The main point of this was really showing you the easiest way to go ahead on the first section and getting a good score on this, getting a high score per minute, moving through that first section through the MGs nice and quickly, is mainly just to say, if you use airborne, use an SMG, run, sprint at full pelt, duck behind the cover as much as you can, and move as quickly as you can to B, using the cover where you can, you're going to have much better luck at running straight through. The more you get on B straight away, and easier it is for you to get a couple of kills at the start, the easier it's going to be to get through that MG section, because that is the hardest part. Once you've moved through that, generally it's quite easy picking. But I hope you do enjoy this video. Isn't nice score. It's not the highest score in the world, I'll admit, on Neptune, but it's more just to show you how quick and easy it can be to get past his MGs. But as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.